Good morning. It's Miss Patty at Samuel's Public Library here with our friend, Mr. Hooty Owl. He's excited to be here with you, and we're talking about colors today. And I imagine most of you know your colors, but we're going to talk about that. And I have a couple stories for you. And I just want you to know that it's a beautiful day here. And I hope you enjoy getting outdoors and playing and maybe come to the library. This is our last week for our summer reading program. We still have lots of prizes for you. So I hope you can stop in. So Hooty Owl is going to take a seat and listen. One of the stories I'm reading is about him. So this is called Mouse Paint by Ellen Stoll Walsh. Once there were 3 white mice on a white piece of paper. The cat couldn't find them. Is that kind of like camouflage? Yeah. One day, while the cat was asleep, the mice saw 3 jars of paint. 1. I bet you can even tell me what colors they are, right? 1, that's right, red, yellow, and 1 blue. They thought it was mouse paint. They climbed right in, silly mice. Then 1 was red, 1 was yellow, and 1 was blue. They dripped puddles of paint onto the paper. The puddles looked like fun. It does kind of look like fun, though very messy fun. The red mouse stepped into a yellow puddle and did a little dance. His red feet stirred the yellow puddle until, can you guess what's going to happen? Look, he cried. Red feet in a yellow puddle make orange. I know you already knew that, didn't you? The yellow mouse hopped into a blue puddle. His feet mixed and stirred and mixed until, can you guess? Look down, said the red mouse and the blue mouse. Yellow feet in a blue puddle make, that's right, green. Then the blue mouse jumped into a red puddle. He splashed and mixed and danced until, purple, they all shouted. Blue feet in a red puddle make purple. But the paint on their fur got sticky and stiff. Yikes. So they washed themselves down to a nice soft white in the cat water dish. And painted the paper instead. They painted 1 part red, 1 part yellow, and 1 part blue. They mixed red and yellow to paint an orange part. yellow and blue to paint a green part, and blue and red to paint a purple part. But they left some white because of the cat. The end. Silly mice. But that's kind of fun, and I will show you something fun that we can do together. So if you have a little bit of yellow paint and a little bit of blue paint, let's just do the experiment ourselves and see what happens. And this is Dad's shaving cream. Any kind will do. Let's see. Miss Patty's got to open her bag wide. And let's do this. Shake it down. Shake, shake, shake. What do you think is going to happen? So in the corner, I put some blue over here, and I put some yellow over here. Right? And let's squish it down in our fun little bag. And what do you think is going to happen? So it's kind of fun to squishy it. I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight. And then we're just going to mix it around. Ooh, is it changing a little bit? Uh-oh, my bag came open. Close it up, quick, quick, quick. All right, squish some more. Do you see what's happening? Yeah, is it turning? Are you seeing green? I see green. There we go. Blue and yellow really do make green. Huh? That kind of fun? Yes. This is a spring green, isn't it? And if we keep adding more white, it's going to be a very light spring green. Yeah. Should we do one more? I have lots of friends that love. Well, what is your favorite color? I know some people who like, so this one is blue and red. Do you remember what happened with the mice? What color is going to happen when we mix the blue and the red? There we go. Mix, mix, mix. Kind of a raspberry purple. Yep. So you can see the purple down here on this side. And up here where there's red and white, we're getting pink, aren't we? Yeah. So that's really fun. And last one. What is going to happen? We have our red and we have our yellow. Here we go. I bet you already have a good guess. Mix, mix, mix. And our bag shut tight. Ooh, it's kind of fun. It almost looks a little tie-dye, doesn't it? So there we go. All shades of orange. And if we keep mixing and mixing, it would just be nice and orange. There we go. All right, are you ready for Mr. Owl's story? Here we go. About colors. Wow, said the owl. A book about colors by Tim Hopgood. Wow. At night, when we are feeling tired and ready for bed, owls are just waking up. So did you know that there's a big word called nocturnal, which means they stay up all night and sleep during the day. And there are some other animals like that, like raccoons, and maybe you can think of some others. So when we're saying good night, owls saying, wake up. Owls live in a nighttime world. They have eyes that can see in the dark, like nighttime goggles. Isn't that cool? Here's Mr. Owl, just starting his day. Maybe he doesn't need a cup of coffee to get going, huh? But this little owl was a curious owl. Instead of staying awake all night, as little owls are supposed to do, she took a long nap and woke up just before dawn. Wow, said the owl. She couldn't believe her eyes. The sky was warm and a wonderful pink. So if she's only usually awake at night, she doesn't get to see all the daytime colors. And pink is such a happy color, isn't it? Wow, said the owl as the yellow sun shone through the morning mist. Bright, happy sunshine. Wow, said the owl as white, fluffy clouds floated across the bright blue sky. Yes, aqua blue is Miss Patty's favorite color. There it's almost kind of blue-green. Wow, said the owl when she saw that the leaves in her tree were green. All shades of green, right? Bright green and dark green. Wow, said the owl as the pretty red butterflies flew by. Red is just so bold and beautiful. She watched them land on the bright orange flowers which opened up in the warm sunshine. Miss Patty has a butterfly bush, and the butterflies come because they like it so much. And I love seeing all the different butterflies. Up in the sky, the clouds turned gray, and it started to rain. But the sun was still shining. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? And when that happens, you ready for it? Wow, said the owl as a rainbow of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet filled the sky. This summer, we've had some amazing rainbows, haven't we? The little owl sat happily in her tree and watched as the sun went down and the moon came up. The daytime is full of beautiful colors, she thought. But wow, said the owl, the nighttime stars are the most beautiful of all. They are pretty incredible, aren't they? Too excited to sleep, the little owl stayed awake all night long, just like little owls are supposed to do. The end. And here we have all these wonderful colors in the book. Very cool. So I hope that you enjoy and can play around with maybe your watercolor set, making different colors. And maybe you've done that and know exactly what I'm talking about. And I hope to see you in the library soon, and have a wonderful day.